PoweRUEntrepreneur. Habits are one of the most important aspects involved in becoming successful and making it big. Especially when you want to make it to 10 figures, it is a big journey with a lot of work. Your mind plays a huge part in habits. When you first start a task you have never done before, you need concentration. As you continue to practice these tasks, though, it becomes uncomplicated. In order to change your negative habits to create positive ones, you need to follow a few steps to contain your habits. First, examine the routine of your bad habits, why you do them, and what comes out of your habits. Second, you need to analyze the reward. What is the reward or consequence you get when you continue on with your bad habits? Third, you will need to identify the cure. What brings out your behavior? What are your triggers? Becoming aware of your habits and what they can potentially do to you in terms of physical and mental health is one of the most important aspects of forming habits. If you don't, you will continue to be in the loop of bad habits, nothing will change, and you will be the same person you were before. What exactly does habits mean to a PoweRUEntrepreneur? Habit is the first success tool for a PoweRUEntrepreneur. Habits are a necessity for becoming successful, especially reaching 10 figures. You will need to work on your mindset and personal development. Habits are small choices that you make daily. They contain 40% of our behaviors. Habits project the person you are and who you are becoming. Having habits has its benefits such as reducing procrastination, increasing productivity, and reducing stress. You can easily form a habit in 3 ways, and you can break a habit in 3 ways too. If you want to form better, healthy habits, you need to start with an easy new habit that you know you can accomplish, such as drinking a bottle of water a day. You will want to learn the 3 R's of changing your habits, such as reminders, routines, and the reward for afterward. Then, you need to identify habits such as goal setting. You can break a habit, which can be tricky but very rewarding in the end. You need to replace your bad habits with good ones and practice them daily. Then, you need to remove yourself from toxic triggers of old habits so you can break them faster and build healthy new ones. You need to also come to the realization of your power within you and learn how to declutter your mind. Making a habit stick is very important and can be very difficult. When life gets busy, you may find yourself not setting your goals and going back to your old habits. You need to stick to your goals and habits every day to change them, or they will remain the same as they were before. What exactly is a habit? The definition of a habit is a settled tendency or usual manner of behavior. Every habit is similar, whether it is an easy habit or a hard habit. There is a routine you need to follow for your habit to become a healthy one that sticks for good. Finding a routine can benefit your mind, body, and soul, but once you learn about the habit routines, the faster you can start working on them. Each individual forms their habits, good or bad, and they are the only person who can fix them and change the behavior they are presenting. Building a habit can be a long process. It can take up to 2 months or more before your habit becomes an actual habit. It takes 66 days for people to form a good habit and stick to it, as it takes a lot of practice with your mindset, behavior, the person you are, and the person you are becoming. It can take way longer, depending on how dedicated you are to fixing up your bad habits to make them good. Habits are one of the most important aspects involved in becoming successful, to making it big. Especially when you want to make it to 10 figures, it is a big journey with a lot of work. Your mind plays a huge part in habits. When you first start a task you have never done before, you need concentration. As you continue to practice these tasks, though, it becomes uncomplicated. In order to change your negative habits to create positive ones, you need to follow a few steps to contain your habits. First, examine the routine of your bad habits, why you do them, and what comes out of your habits. Second, you need to analyze the reward. What is the reward or consequence you get when you continue on with your bad habits? Third, you will need to identify the cue. What brings out your behavior? What are your triggers? Becoming aware of your habits and what they can potentially do to you in terms of physical and mental health is one of the most important aspects of forming habits. If you don't, you will continue to be in the loop of bad habits, nothing will change, and you will be the same person you were before. PoweRHabits are the first success tool for a PoweRUEntrepreneur. Becoming a Power You entrepreneur can be tricky. You need to focus on your goals and develop the right habits to achieve them. And your health, both mental and physical. There are many habits you can activate to become successful in your pursuit, career, and general well being. They aren't too difficult to master either, such as reading, learning, time management, setting goals, journaling, money management, exercise, eating healthy, and relaxation. Successful people read a lot. Reading stimulates the brain to become more knowledgeable and experienced, hence why Power You Entrepreneur read or listened to audiobooks a lot. They love to learn. Sleep is one of the most important parts of becoming successful. You need sleep to think properly and feel well. Successful people usually go to bed early and wake up early, so they are getting the right amount of sleep. Power You entrepreneurs are experienced with money management and they need to know how to be careful with it. They keep track of their money and their expenses so they don't end up going bankrupt. Exercise is another habit successful individuals pick up. You don't always have to do a hard workout like a long cardio session, even just going for a walk or run every day is good exercise, but they need to feel good to coach others to feel good about themselves. Power You entrepreneurs need to schedule time in their day to relax and not think about work. Working for yourself is fun, and all until you can't stop working. Relaxing is key to becoming your best self. You need to take time for yourself and not stress. Successful people set goals and stick to them. They write them down on paper and look at them every single day. Form a power habit of a Power You entrepreneur. Learning about entrepreneurship and generating passive income through multiple income streams can be complicated, but it can be simple to understand. Start with self-help articles. Subscribing to this channel. We have great videos on Power Habits for Power You Entrepreneur. And our top 5 10-figure self-help business models on each video, with details and links in our description. Every day is a new day to change your habits around. You can either take the high road or you can take the low road. With the high road, you have a plan and goals for your future. Turning bad habits into good ones can be overwhelming and very difficult. You need to train your mind to think properly in order for these habits to stick for good. Habits will not stick if you don't train your brain to make healthy decisions. You need to work on your personal development and mindset to become more successful. You need to be able to coach and mentor people so they can grow to their full potential as well. Habits are essential to becoming successful. They help you portray who you are and who you will become for the future. Habits such as reading, writing, setting goals, exercising, and eating healthy are great habits to start with to gain momentum. Without having good habits to keep throughout your life, the harder it will be to become. Power Me Entrepreneur. I recently started a habit of self-help businesses. Share in my journey by subscribing to this channel. And finally, our 10-figure top 5 self-help business models. There are 5 online business models that can empower you as a Power You entrepreneur. Earn and learn the act of entrepreneurship and creating passive income. Join the $1 seminar Rich Dad Summit organized by Robert Kiyosaki. He is an award-winning author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Earn and become a copywriter. Earn and build your ebook empire. Create ebooks in seconds. Earn and turn emails into passive income. Earn and establish your brand using print-on-demand business models. Become a God-smart Power You entrepreneur. Start a new power habit today and persist until your 10-figure business empire.